Whenever we're building a brand, we're actually building how people perceive you. And we want to identify this in a way that it's true to who you are. Hi friends, Rizza here. Today I'm going to be talking about your brand. The question that I'm answering today is, what is a brand and how do we know if our brand is the right brand for us and for our goals? These are great questions. The most simple way to understand your brand is think about your intended reputation. Whenever we're building a brand, we're actually building how people perceive you. And we want to identify this in a way that it's true to who you are. So the first, I would say, core consideration to take into place when you're evaluating if your brand is a fit for you is it true? So for instance, let's say you have a practice founded on putting the patient first and being convenient and compassionate. And your tagline is convenient, compassionate care. And this is how you've always been. But in recent years, you've cut back your hours as demand has grown. You no longer answer the phones after, say, 4 p.m. every day. You're not available on the weekends, and you no longer accept insurance plans, and you've gone to a fee-for-service model. This may no longer fit you. Your previous life as a dentist or practice manager and the way that you're representing your business is no longer truly reflecting who are today. So sometimes people create a brand that's perfect at the time, but then 5 to 7 years later, they need to reevaluate what they're putting out into the universe. And all too often, the brand hasn't even been considered. The practice owner kind of picked a name and a logo based on what they liked, what they thought that they wanted to represent. They didn't really study the psychology of color or symbol or font. And so they don't really know, how are we being perceived by our general public? And is this our intended reputation? So sometimes by just asking those questions, by doing a little bit of research on the psychology of branding, you can find a great deal of information around if this brand is appropriate to you. Another thing you can do is reach out to me for a one-on-one. I'd be happy to evaluate your brand, look at your tagline, and look at the images that represent your practice and give you a first impression from someone who's trained to be able to provide this feedback. So if this is something you've thought about, you're not really sure where to start, it feels like it could be a big project to change everything, don't let that stop you from getting the right pieces in place that help you grow and get to the next level. So simply put, just to recap, your brand is your reputation. Through your marketing, you can actually craft this reputation and you can actually choose how you want people to remember you, as long as it's true to who you truly are. This should be the first step in any effective marketing program. And if it's something that you need help with, I'm here for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.